How many products should you have on your Shopify store? You guys, this is a question that I get asked all the time, mostly over DM, a lot in the YouTube comments. Whenever I ask people what questions they have, this is one that seems to always come up. The answer is simple. There is no answer. I'm gonna break that down for you, make it make a little bit more sense inside of this little nice presentation I put together for you guys. But essentially, it's gonna depend on so many different variables. I'm gonna give you that outline so that you know how many, because depending on what you're doing, if you don't do it correctly, it can mess you up if you don't have it structured the right way. So just keep that in mind. The amount of products, it's just kind of an image. You're really only gonna be marketing the main couple of products. So keep that in mind as we dive inside of my computer. And also to know, a lot of people focus on it's one minority task, like how many products should I have? Or should I do a good description for all of them? Or should they all be free plus shipping or not all of them on sale? Those are like each individual small, like not as important tasks, right? You need to focus on the bigger problems, right? What's gonna make you money? Just do that, rinse and repeat, focus on those main things. So let me jump inside of my computer real quick. I'm gonna start breaking this down for you and hopefully have it make a little bit more sense. All right, so the first thing, before you can even add a product on your store, you need to first of all open your store, and there's actually two things you have to do. Open the store, which is a free trial. You can do that, 14 days like Shopify's regular standard trial. Do that, and then open the app, which is also free, Oberlo. This is the app that's gonna allow you to link products from AliExpress into your Shopify store. It's kind of the middleman piece there. That's what connects everything. So you need that set up first. And this video is not me going through and explaining products. I've made a ton of other videos on product research. So feel free to go back on the channel and check those out. But this right here, okay, the first thing I want to talk about, and this is huge because if you're asking me just straight up, this is all you tell me, hey, how many products should I have in my Shopify store? I can't answer that. I don't know, first of all, your experience level, how you know how to do your marketing. I don't know what niche you're in. What are you trying to do? You're trying to build a store or a brand. There's multiple things. Let me simplify that for you as much as possible. General versus a niche store. Which is better, okay? It's not necessarily this is better or this is better. It's what do you want to do, okay? If you're doing a general store, which I personally don't do, and I'm going to explain why momentarily, that's where you have a lot of different products. You have headphones, you have microphones, you have iPhone cases, you have everything, right? It's all sorts of different products. It's across the board. It's like a mini version of Walmart online. Now, a niche store is where you just sell, again for this example, headphones, right? You have blue ones, you have red ones, you have green ones, you have this type of shape, you have this edition. It's headphones. That is your niche, right? That's what you specialize in. So for me, I personally do niche stores. That's pretty much all I do, unless it's becoming a little bit more of a brand, but at that point, it's still not a general store. There's a lot of things that go into that, but for me, I pick products, okay? And again, this is not a product research video, but I don't pick a niche. I find what product I want to market first, and then based on that, I build the niche around it. So that's just something to think about. But if you're trying to build a general store, you're gonna have way more products. With a niche store, I've started stores with just one product. Just one product on the store, and it works because in the beginning, you don't need to, and this is what I'm really big on, you don't need to, and you actually should not waste time. So if you're gonna spend, let's say 2-3 weeks getting all these products, setting everything up, and then doing descriptions for every single one, making sure the pictures and the variants are in the right order, everything, the pricing, making sure the apps, Horify, yada, yada, that's so much time. I have products that are stores that are successful with just one product. And eventually you add in more because you don't want to have yourself get to the point where you're trying to do a lot of filler products that don't make sense. And for those of you who don't know, a filler product is essentially when you're not marketing that product, but it relates. So you put it on the store so that it kind of fills it up. It fills up the store, makes it look more legit, whatever that means. So you don't want a ton of filler products. Just get some products on there, whether it's 1, whether it's 10, whether you're doing a general store with 100. I've done that. Okay, I don't particularly enjoy a lot of that, but I want to get things going as fast as possible. That's my goal. Now, the second thing here real quick, this actually kind of builds off of what we were talking about, but your niche, okay? This is not general versus niche store, but if you're going to do a niche store, what niche are you in? Because some niches, you're going to need more filler products. Some niches, you don't need any. For example, if you have a phone case store, you're probably not just gonna have one case. You'll have some different options. But then there's stores where it's just one product, like a supplement store or something like that, where it can be just one product, okay? And feel free, you can always start out with just one product, that doesn't matter. Add more on later, but you don't wanna just overflood your store with filler products. So it does kind of depend on the niche. Now, the third thing real quick, this is gonna be the biggest end of it, consider the marketing. This is what most people don't do. They do not consider what goes on with the marketing end of things. So as I just said at the beginning, I'm not actually marketing all the products. If I have a general store with, 100 different products, I have adapters and all these pieces, there's no way I'm running ads for all of them. Okay, maybe down the road, even then I never market 100% of the products on the store because that's what a filler product is. It just fills up that extra space. You're not really doing it. You're not marketing that. Some people might buy it, but that's not really your goal. So with a ton of products, I usually focus on a main key 1 to 2. Okay, especially when I'm starting, it's just one product. I might launch a second if I have some more time or work on another site. So the main 1 to 3. Those main key products that I know are the winners on the site based on the research of the products. So I focus on those and I'm not really running ads at all for the others. I might use them here and there in upsells and maybe in email marketing to test it out, but it's really only a couple of key products that I'm gonna be marketing. So one thing I wanna recommend to you is don't focus on the exact amount of products you have on your site. Don't worry if you're like, oh, I have 12, but this YouTuber said I should get 15, or Hayden said I should only have 5 and I only have 5 and I have 20 or whatever. Okay, people are gonna say different things because people have different recommendations. For me, if I'm gonna go build a store, and don't let this follow your rules. Don't let my rules become your rules. I like to have 5 to 20 products. That is my range. Will I do more? Sure. Will I do less? Of course. It's never an exact science. But that's one of those things where you don't want to stress over that. You don't want to worry about, oh, I don't even know another 5th product. I only have 4, but he said 5. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You're not going to be marketing that. It's not going to kill you. Focus on making one product work, then another, then another. Another one. Build into it, but get it going as fast as possible. If you don't even have your store set up, there's a link down below, 14-day free trial. There's always a link down below for that. Go in there, set up Oberlo, which is free. Go do AliExpress, which is free. Start linking products, build your store, and get it going as fast as possible. If you're doing a general store and you're gonna have, I hope I don't spill water in here, cups and stuff on your store, that's fine. You can do that. You can put cups. You can put, I don't even know, microphones. This is broken, unfortunately, which is why the audio is not that great right now. But all these different products, you can put those on there, okay? And that's a whole other conversation. I can talk about a general versus a niche store and kind of what my opinion is on that right now. I think that, I can make a full video on this, but I think that branding is the way to ease into a general store. Okay, you have a brand where it's a little bit more general, not a full general store, but that's the route I see it going. So if you guys have any questions on top of this, things you want answered, things you want help with, drop it in the comments down below. I would be more than happy to help you guys out. And I believe the Wi-Fi here in Prague is good enough to do a YouTube live stream. So if you guys want to see that, let me know kind of what time zone you're in. If you guys can just drop your time zone down below, Pacific Standard if you're in Europe or wherever, like what your rough time zone is so I can get the best possible time where a lot of people can jump on. Probably going to be putting the replay up after that. But let me know what that would be for you guys and let me know if you have any other questions. And if you did enjoy the video, I would very much so appreciate it if you drop a like down below. And of course, join the family, join the gang by hitting that nice little subscribe button, you guys. Right down there, it's free. Help me hit my goal. Actually, we're down from 3 months now. It's probably two months and 2.5 weeks or so. We got to hit 100K subs. So we're about to hit 70. I think we're hitting that today. So I do appreciate all the support on every single video. And I'm going to be seeing you guys tomorrow in the next one. Peace. Bonus clip for you guys. The amount of products you have on your store is not at all gonna relate to how much money you make. It's actually a negative thing if you have a ton of filler products. So just keep that in mind as you're doing this. Don't worry too much. I know you guys got the gist after this video of how many products you should have, but do not try and stuff your store full of products just for the sake of having them.